2020 has been tough. Between the pandemic, struggling with unhealthy relationships with food and fitness, to losing a sense of identity, I'm more than ready for 2021. Here's exactly how I'm going to be working out and eating in 2021. I'm not a supporter of resolutions, but of secure plans that we follow through with. It is okay to have fitness goals. They can be numbers. It's also okay to not have fitness goals. It's okay if you're eating a bag of chips while watching this video. Surprise guys, this video is actually a collab with one of my favorite YouTubers, Linda's son. Linda creates fitness content and specifically about how to get fit without being restrictive. Linda and I are gonna work out together on Zoom, and I'll get more into her channel later. When I first started working out, I had no clue where to start. So creating workout challenge videos was my escape. I enjoy making videos, making coin off AdSense, and the gratification of results in 30 days. Crafting my own workout routine has always been a struggle for me, so I highly recommend doing a fitness challenge to get you started and motivated. It's okay if a fitness influencer cheering you on is what keeps you going. Motivation can begin externally. Here's an important fitness tip you can't miss from Linda.
At this time of year, most people have an all or nothing mentality. When I used to have goals or had sudden bursts of motivation to change my life, I thought I had to make drastic changes. If I wanted to get fit, I'd start working out every day for hours. If I wanted to lose weight, I'd cut out entire food groups at a time. Not only is this terrible for your physical and mental health, it's not sustainable and you'll most likely give up. The failure rate for New Year's resolutions is said to be about 80%. And most people lose their resolutions by mid-February, not because the goals are unachievable, but because the changes are too drastic. And especially for fitness and health goals, your body needs time to adjust to that change. So start small, work out 10 minutes a day for a week, walk, then run, then sprint. Instead of fixating on the end goal and convincing yourself that getting to a certain weight or distance or size will finally make you happy, enjoy the process too, because we want these changes to last a lifetime. Small steps will add up, and remember to do what's best for you at your own pace.
We just did that. That was hard.
I need a shower. We're literally all wet. The push-ups though.
Okay guys, I'm literally still on Zoom with Linda, but for breakfast, I cooked like eggs with spring mix. I put some ketchup in there. And tomorrow I'm going to be eating like Linda, so I'm going grocery shopping. One of the hardest things in my fitness journey was dealing with cravings. Society gives us some extreme contrasting messages. There are people out there telling us that we eat too much. We're not eating healthy enough. There's the other side where having fitness goals is not accepted and it seems like you don't love yourself enough. I think most of us don't want to be restrictive, but just want to enjoy life. Keeping that in mind, I didn't want to completely forget about my fitness goals when dealing with cravings. Some actionable tips that helped me were drinking water before having snacks, and I really recommend having go-to snacks that you love and are healthy for you. Actually starting to eat vegetables has been such a game changer. I have definitely got caught in the restricting mindset of what I can eat and can't eat, but I've honestly learned so much through moderation, and that it's okay to have some Ben & Jerry's ice cream, and it's also okay to eat a bowl of salad.
We have been taught to feel guilty for doing anything. I shouldn't have eaten that third cookie. I haven't worked out an entire week. I suck. I should have had more self-control. There are so many I shoulds and shouldn'ts and yes and no's that as a society we've created. I thought that if I ate the right foods in the right amounts, I would achieve my ideal body shape. It's kind of like when we categorize foods as good or bad, or actions as healthy or unhealthy, we're kind of categorizing ourselves as good or bad, strong or weak, unhealthy or healthy. But honestly, the only unhealthy thing about that is your mindset. And the thing is, the more we say no, bad, fat, forbidden about a food or an action, the more we can't stop thinking about it. And when your thoughts and guilt about food take up so much mental space, then other parts of your life begin to suffer. So honor your hunger and forget about the rules. Even if that means you need to eat lunch at 9 a.m. or have 4 servings of dessert, sometimes you have to listen to your body, even if it's something deemed not normal. Yes, calories are real, but we've somehow been convinced that calories are something that we should be scared of. And that's when they take the joys away from eating and even from just life. Don't be afraid of the food that you love. Don't feel guilty for being different or eating more or less, or guilty for the goals that you have. Live life and enjoy your favorite things, because what I learned is that you can do what you love and eat what you love and be healthier and happier than you've ever been.
Having a productive morning routine that supports my fitness goals has been everything. I love working out in the morning because I'm able to enjoy the sun and get my body moving first thing in the morning. After my strength training workout, I went outside for a walk. Walks used to feel foreign to me. In 2020, I really learned that fitness is not just about feeling so sore you can't perform the next day or trying to get 11-line abs. It's the little habits that compound each day that change your life and health. Working out is a form of self-care. When I began working on myself, everything else began to change. In order to eat like Linda, I'm making her iconic protein pancakes, which are pretty much in all of her videos. These are so delicious, and I'll have the recipe recipe in the description box. This looks delicious. Like, I never really eat breakfast like this. I'm eating like a queen. So good. For lunch, I had some yogurt with fruit and granola, and I had some popcorners for snack, of course. Since Linda and I are both Chinese, she wanted me to eat some of my mom's Chinese food for dinner. I like to tell myself that I don't restrict and eat intuitively, but I'm honestly still working on my relationship with food. When I first started my fitness journey, I craved a sense of control. There was something so satisfying about MyFitnessPal and having accurate numbers. I no longer ate my mom's food every day because the ambiguous nutritional facts of my mom's food scared me. I went from having 3 meals 7 days of my mom's food to none. That was tough on my mom because her love language is cooking for me. Society often promotes extreme spectrums when it comes to food, diet culture, or promoting eating whatever foods you want in a forced way. Shoving brownies in my face won't cure a relationship with food, but eating some food with my family is the first step. Thanks for giving me that today, Linda. Are dumplings your favorite thing to make?
Enjoying meals with friends and family can be tricky when you start your fitness journey, but just be true to what you want. It's totally okay to not eat what they're eating, but it's also okay to enjoy a meal or some fun snacks with friends without restricting. One meal or night out isn't going to change your body, and food should never prevent you from enjoying your time with the people you love.
I really enjoyed this ice cream tonight. One more bite. Since I had so much fun working out with Linda on Zoom, I worked out with a friend this morning. Getting fit in the new year doesn't have to be painful. Get your friends involved and start a community that uplifts each other. Home workouts and 30-day challenges definitely aren't for everyone, and routines are never a one-size-fits-all thing. Maybe doing a team sport is what fires your passion, or going to a SoulCycle class if you're able to do that. Identify what you love and keep on doing that. I've challenged myself every day to get 10,000 steps in December, and today I only had 5,000 at 8 p.m. so I've just been walking on the treadmill for like 30 minutes. Getting 10,000 steps every day is something that I just like need to do. It makes me feel confident that I can go through with the promises I make to myself and stay active each day. I literally won't go to sleep until I reach my goal.
Baby, I think I'm finally starting.
Many entrepreneurs quote that you are your business. The greatest thing you can invest in is yourself. Sticking to a workout routine and healthy eating proves to yourself that you keep the promises you make to yourself, that you show up every day even when showing up isn't attractive. This morning I tried to make chocolate protein pancakes. These literally look so bad. My sister and I are once again eating together. We went to Sweet Green. From Sweet Green, my sister got a salad, and I got a warm bowl. If I ever do eat fast food or whatever, it's usually Sweet Green or a Panera salad. I try to keep it pretty clean. When I first started getting more into salads when I was eating out, I always felt dang, I'm missing out. But now I'm honestly just so used to always getting a salad, and I get very excited about the salads that I eat. It still feels like eating out. As I transition to my resolutions for this new year, let's talk about what I learned from 2020. 2020 was a year where my whole belief system changed. I look back on me 12 months ago and I express compassion to that past self, but I never wished to go back to where I was at 13. I was stuck in the victim mindset and felt no control in my life. I would say that I was a confident person, but still relied on others for happiness. But I was comfortable with that. I was comfortable with waking up at 10 a.m. and feeling like crap. No control meant no responsibility. Over quarantine, I came across books and podcasts that woke me up. I began realizing that my life was my responsibility and that anything is possible. During the summer, I began to drill this belief deeper and deeper until I didn't even recognize who I used to be. I would wake up at 6 a.m. each morning, doing my meditation, journaling, and workouts. At that time, I assumed the transformation of my daily routines would just be a summer phase, but I never went back to my 10 a.m. wake-ups and watching Netflix in my bed when I was sad. Our personality is how we think and behave. I will never truly know how others perceive me, but I began to feel like a completely different person. Gaining responsibility over my reality and emotions gave me so much freedom. However, when you start accepting that you are responsible for your life, there is this new pressure to it. A huge factor in why people fear writing their goals down is the reality that they may not achieve them. It's easier to believe that life just happens to you. I began to feel confused in the fall. My sense of identity was wavering. I wasn't sure if I liked the new person I became, but I knew this. The pain of going back to pre-quarantine Annie would be greater than the temporary discomfort I felt. It wasn't until I accepted change and let go of the old me that I was able to feel a weight lifted off my shoulders. As teenagers, we're supposed to change. Who really knows knows who they are. New Year's goal number 1, talk to more YouTubers and make YouTube friends. Diving deeper into the possibilities the internet brings exhilarates me. I love meeting people outside of my suburban town and learning that the opinions of my classmates is not all life has to offer. I'm incredibly grateful for the internet friends I have already made, and I'm so open to welcoming more into my life. Collabing with Linda has already been so fun, and I've been able to get past the surface level with her. She is so genuine, guys. Moving on to my second goal, I want to meet with a therapist. I don't want to burn money on a weekly therapist, but I know it's not realistic to go twice a year and expect change. I've literally been recording everything I've been eating this week, and it's getting exhausting. I like to implement self-therapy through asking myself questions, journaling, and even making raw video entries when I'm sad. And since it's not even on YouTube, I don't care what I look like right now, but it would feel comforting to have someone look at my feelings objectively instead of me trying to sort them out as I'm experiencing them. In the meantime, I'll be continuing my coping practices and focusing on the things I love to do. Working out, making YouTube videos, and spending time outdoors. If I were in a therapy session right now, I'd tell my therapist that I want to judge less in 2021. My ego likes to sort things in black and white categories. If someone responds to my text, they appreciate and value me. If they don't, they think I'm desperate or unworthy. It's actually incredibly selfish to immediately link others' actions to ourselves. Things are actually going on behind the scenes of what we can see on other people's social medias. There have been times where I struggled to be there and check in with my friends. There was simply just personal crap going on in my life. And when there's crap going on, I try to remember this. Letting myself be happy is the best thing I can do. It's the new year. I know the saying, happiness is a choice, is awfully overused, which has caused me not to dive deeper into its true meaning, but there's truly nothing we have to do in life. Truly. We don't have to get all A's. We don't have to have a flat stomach. We don't have to have a secure group of friends, but we often value these things to a level where they can dictate our emotional states. When we hold on to these goals or societal pressures with such a firm grip, we cage ourselves from being happy because we feel we don't deserve it, which is the exact opposite of reality. I often get stressed about content or school, but when I remind myself that in any circumstance I can let myself be happy, my life is changed. Moving on to my last goal, I really want to get outside of small talk with my classmates at school. Small talk will be the death of me. Why do I feel the need to put the word school before friend? School friends. This line of dialogue needs to stop limiting true connections. Ugh, I'm so tired today. You excited for the test? I'm stressed. Have you studied yet? Nah, I think I will tonight. You? I don't need to attract a mindset where school is difficult for me. And no, I'm not excited about the test. This conversation really doesn't benefit either party. I want to bring my real personality to my peers, even if it seems over ambitious, and I ask a question that may push them past their comfort zone. Small talk is a waste of time. So those are my fitness goals and tips for the new year. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out Linda's, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So much love, Annie.